The iPhone 17's biggest secret might not be its design, its battery, or even the new Air model. It's what's happening with the cameras. And honestly, some of these upgrades are the most significant we've seen in years. First, let's talk about the one change that everyone, no matter which iPhone 17 you buy, will notice immediately: the front camera. Apple is finally moving from a 12-megapixel selfie camera to a 24-megapixel sensor. That's double the resolution after almost 6 years of sticking with the same hardware. The last time we saw a major front camera leap was way back in 2019 with the iPhone 11. This isn't just about sharper selfies for Instagram. Higher resolution means crisper video calls, more detail in low-light shots, and the freedom to crop or zoom in without your photo turning into a pixelated mess. For anyone who edits photos or reframes shots, this is going to feel like a genuine upgrade. Now, if you're thinking, okay, that's nice, but what about the zoom? Apple's got something special lined up, but it's only for the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max. Both are expected to get a 48-megapixel telephoto camera with 5 optical zoom. And that's on top of the existing 48-megapixel main and ultra-wide cameras. The result: long-range shots that are sharper, cleaner, and far more detailed than before. For people who photograph sports, wildlife, or just like the option of zooming in without sacrificing quality, this is a serious bump in capability. Then there's a feature that's been floating around Android phones for years but never made it to the iPhone. Until now, Apple might finally introduce simultaneous front and rear recording. Imagine filming a concert where the rear camera captures the stage while the front camera records your reaction at the same time. For vloggers, live streamers, or anyone telling a story in real time, this opens up a whole new style of content creation. It's not flashy, but it's one of those small quality-of-life features you'll wonder how you lived without. And speaking of creators, this next one is going to make videographers perk up. The iPhone 17 Pro models are rumored to support 8K video recording. That's double the resolution of the 4K standard iPhones have offered for years. With 8K, you can capture footage so detailed that you can crop in during editing without losing clarity. It also future-proofs your content for years as higher resolution displays become more common. Pair that with the 48-megapixel sensors, and the iPhone might inch closer to replacing dedicated cameras for certain projects. But here's where things get visually different, literally. The iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max are reportedly getting a complete redesign of the camera island. The new module will stretch almost edge-to-edge across the back. Some people love the bold look, others think it's overkill, but it's clear why Apple's doing it. The larger housing is needed to fit that 48-megapixel periscope zoom lens, possibly a bigger main sensor, and a rearranged LiDAR setup. Bigger modules can also help with heat management and make room for better internal layouts, so it's not just about aesthetics. Still, it's going to make the Pro models instantly recognizable and maybe a little intimidating. When you look at all these upgrades together, it's clear Apple's putting serious emphasis on making the iPhone 17 lineup, especially the Pro models, a powerhouse for both casual users and content creators. The jump to a 24-megapixel front camera is a long overdue baseline improvement. The Pro only features like 48-megapixel telephoto, 8K recording, and that massive camera redesign pushed the high-end models firmly into professional territory. And the simultaneous front and back recording feels like Apple finally embracing a feature that can make everyday videos more dynamic and engaging. The catch, of course, is that not all these upgrades are for everyone. If you want the absolute best in photography and videography, you'll still need to go Pro, and likely pay a premium for it. But even the base iPhone 17 is getting a noticeable camera boost, which is good news for those who just want better selfies, sharper FaceTime calls, and more flexibility when editing their shots. So, if you're debating whether to upgrade this year, it really comes down to how much you value your phone as a camera. For some, these changes will be nice to have. For others, especially anyone who creates, shares, or edits content, the iPhone 17 series could be the most tempting Apple release in years. And with September 9th right around the corner, we won't have to wait long to see if these leaks turn into reality. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. See you in the next video. Take care.